Hi everyone, it's Louise with louisemckayart and welcome to my channel. As usual, I am knee deep and in the middle of things, and what I've got going on today are yo-yos. I made my very first yo-yo a few weeks ago, and it's on my YouTube channel. I will link it above, and it is a full video, start to finish, of yo-yo. I show about taping it off. I show the creation. I don't show the resin, but I do show pulling the tape off and finishing it off at the end and assembly and so forth. And that one's gone. It found a home. Yay! And I have interest in 2 more. So I've already made the other one of this color combination. And I'm going to get started. So, and I've learned a lot. Boy, have I learned a lot. I might voice over some of this, but this is my Glidden pillow, 6011N. I've done nothing to prepare this except for put the tape down. So we're getting some pillow down. So while I have a second here, as I'm laying down the pillow, I just want to remind people to check out my description for some links to some of the valuable instructional videos and also for some of the products that I do use. Everything is listed in the description if you have any questions. I already put too much pillow down, but that's okay because I can just recycle it. I'm using this recycling over here, and all the recycling I use for my my ornaments. If you haven't seen that, I have ornaments videos, a lot of really good bloom transfer videos. I'll link that above as well, but this is going to be my pillow for the ornaments when I go to create them. Okay, so this, the client that was looking for 2 yo-yos wanted something with this kind of color and these kind of colors. I actually had said I was going to go with this and this turquoise color, but I also decided to add a little bit of blue just because it works. All right, this is my quinacridone, nickel azo gold, and Zeus. It's just gorgeous. Oh, that's why my little sheet for my tilt is off. This is Amsterdam's turquoise green with Golden's turquoise phthalo, just a little tiny bit. And these are officially my 2nd and 3rd yo-yo I've created, and I have learned a lot, totally different. And this is thick, 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 because it's been around a little bit, and I just put a big goober in there. Let's see if I can get it out. Gee whiz, that's a monster. Oh my goodness. All right, where's my tweezers? Gotta get that out of there. I don't think I got it. Where is it? There's no end of excitement around here with garbage and gook. Okay, so that was the turquoise green, and then this is just a little dab of sky blue by Amsterdam. And once again, this is really thick, so just a little bit. Cell activator. This is Australian Floetrol cell activator, and this is turquoise blue by Amsterdam. So yeah, you always stir your cell activator. Here we go. Just a dab, a little dab. That's it. Here we go. Now the blowout on something this small is so different than normal sized pieces, and I will talk about that in a second, but I want to point out here, I do have a video 419. If you are particularly challenged with the blow, I have a cheat of how to find your blow, how to control the speed and the angle of the blow, and how that helps determine your composition. I will link it above. Notice how gently I blew this out. So I'm finding on these guys, I don't want a hard blow. Jeez, I sound like a drug dealer. I want a gentle blow. Give it a second to come back. I'm going to add here, I've really been enjoying working with the different colored cell activators for a change. It's almost like having an additional color in the color palette that you're putting together. Got something over here. Goodness. Look at this. You have to have good eyes for this too. Hopefully that'll all spin off. I don't think I told you this color. This was Nicolazo Gold combined with Zeus TLP. And if I haven't already, I will have flashed up the colors already. So you already know that. Little spin. Don't want to go too far. And oh, by the way, what I have here is a little 1 ounce cup. This is my Noosa cup, my spinner, and then a little 1 ounce cup on top of it. I have it taped down. I do have a video of how to keep your stuff from flying. This Noosa cup is critical. I have a video, I will link it above, how to keep your coasters from flying. Now, of course, it could fly if you just go crazy spinning it. But I mean, look how small this thing is, and it's staying on there just fine. A smooth spin, smooth. You don't like jerk it started. You just smoothly spin. Did I say smooth enough times? This is so cute. Okay, I'm gonna blow in the bottom here. Make sure the bottom's, oh, let's just give it one more spin first. I'm gonna blow in the bottom like I do my ornaments. Got a white spot here. I'll show you how I do that. The white spots, if you wonder why, it's the pillow that's pushing through the paint and it's burping air. It's an air bubble. Just gonna dab the surface of it and hopefully it'll leave only color behind. It's hard to do it on that angle. I can't see what I'm doing at all. All right, this one's adorable. This one is adorable. And I'm gonna take the paint and I'm gonna pull it under. Get rid of excess so I don't have the paint just pulling the composition down. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm sorry I can't show you. Another goober in there. These things are tricky because they're so little. And the slightest movement could cause this thing to topple right off. Okay, I'm gonna call. I think we're about done here. So here we are. That's where we are, everybody. Look at that cute little guy. Alright everyone, since this was a shorter video to start with, and I do have two creations, I decided to just let the blue one play through here. I'm probably going to go a little bit faster through it, but I just want to show you and leave in some of the key information. These are they're just tricky. It really is a little different than a normal bloom because you really got to be careful with how you blow. All right, this is Modern Masters with my pouring medium. All truth be told here, I tried using Bear as a pouring medium, the Bear 8300. Have it sitting over here. I hated it. So I don't know what I'm going to do with all the paint I've got. I've got paint that was gifted to me. I don't know what I'm going to do. So yeah, this is my second yo-yo ever. I've done nothing to prepare the wood. And the first yo-yo video is a complete tutorial if you want to see how I did it. It's really cute. It's so cute. But I started out with 5 colors. No, you don't need 5 colors. Max is 2. You probably could just do it in 1. So the first color was Modern Masters. And this is Amsterdam's turquoise green with Golden's turquoise phthalo. And I'm only going to put just a small amount of this down. And this cell activator is Australian Floetrol. And this is turquoise blue. Let's get this centered up. You don't need much cell activator. This is going to be quick, and I got to blow gentle because this is, I think I got to blow. When I get into it, I'll figure out how to do it. Oh, that was much better than the first one. I really was very gentle. You know, sometimes I'm torn between how to blow. I've discovered that sometimes if you blow and just go and really skate it across at the last minute, it comes out really good. You really pop up some cells. But, I mean, look at this. This is fantastic. I don't think I mentioned yet, this is Australian Floetrol cell activator. Better than the first one even. Oh, this is really nice. This is going to be pretty. The other thing is, you only need a tiny, tiny bit of cell activator. I mean, this thing hardly uses any paint. A little bit of the pillow. I mean, you saw what I put on there. Hardly anything. Oh, this one is really cute. Yeah, but I tell you, it took me a minute or two to get this combination today because the bear was messing me up. So I had this air bubble. I just popped it right now. So when the air bubble pops, you get the pillow underneath. And in this case, there's not much paint there. So here's another white spot. So here we go. Here's a white spot. Hopefully you can see this. It's really hard to see. I just try to kiss it. Just kiss the top. It's hard doing it on an angle like this. I can't see exactly if I'm lined up. I've got more air bubbles too. Watch. It's hard to see. Nope. There we go. There was one. Oh, that one kind of filled it on its own. Okay, I'm going to spin it. Just give it some spinning. Let it stretch and fully stretch out. Let it fully get the sides covered. And I think this is going to be done. Oh, and I discovered something else. In the box of yo-yos I bought, which I have a link to the yo-yos that I got here. This is a 2 1/4 inch yo-yo. It's wood. I realized on the other one, if you see my other video, I had a male and a female part. These came disassembled, and I realized I could have taken the male part out because when I assemble it, I'll put the male part in, which makes it easier so I can just paint on a flat bottom, which is like a game changer for me. Okay, so now, oh, we got some white spots. Gonna try to get some color there. Just a little dab. Kind of poking it a little bit. So, I'm gonna take the straw, I'm gonna blow along the bottom, and you're gonna be able to see me do this. Just want to get the full sides fully covered. Maybe another spin. And these dry quick. As long as you spin it all off. Look at the little bit of paint I have down here. Hardly anything. The thing with these are, they don't use much paint, but they are just tricky. And you just have to figure out how to do it. You just have to, you know, I've shown you in the prior video, step by step. I'm showing you here. It's just getting the right colors, getting two good colors. Good cell activator. Now these colors were dictated by the client. And before I get done, what I'll end up doing is I'll end up pushing all the paint into the center to make sure I've got that bottom fully done, fully covered. Because you want to have the yo-yo as you're using it, you know, look like it's fully covered. You don't want to have the edge look wood. So I think I'm going to call that done. It is so cute. I'll get you an overhead shot, and then of course the finished result. And if you want to see a full creation video of the first prior video that I did with the Lazy Susan, prior video that I did with the yo-yo, I will link it above. I'm not sure which side. You can go and see all the steps. The only thing I don't show in that is resin, because it's not hard. It's just put resin down and it's done. All right, that's all I've got for now, everybody. There's where she is. So everyone, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, to include me adding in the blue yo-yo creation so you can see how I did that one as well. So yeah, here they are, front and back resined. I'm so happy with how these turned out, and so is the client, and thank you so much, Janice. I appreciate it. And speaking of which, if anyone out there wants me to make you guys some yo-yos, just let me know. My email is in the description. I will gladly make some of these guys. You just tell me what colors you want and I'll whip them up for you. So if you're new here and enjoyed this, please join me by subscribing, hitting the bell and all. You'll get all my latest art tutorials. At the end of this video, I'm going to have my playlist for yo-yos, which I just started with my 3 yo-yo creations here. And now you're going to see my mad yo-yo skills here, just to demonstrate that they do function, and I sent this off to the client so she could see these before she ever said yes. I certainly don't plug this very much, and the intention of my videos is to show you how to create your own. But if you are interested in having me create anything on commission, yo-yos, ornaments, trays, charcuterie boards, Lazy Susans, just let me know. Reach out to me via email and we can talk about what we're going to do. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Take care, everybody. Till next time.